Hey guys, Steve here. Today is Tuesday, June 5th, 2018. Hope you guys are having a good week. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I got a few things to share with you. Can't believe it's June already. What's coming up? So there's been a lot of questions, and I think there's been some answers with regards to K-Day and Toys R Us mail-ins. With the closing of lots of Kmarts and the closing, of course, to Toys R Us. It looks like the latest news is, if you haven't heard it already, is on June 15th or 16th. I might have my dates wrong. I apologize. So Target is doing something very similar to K-Day. It will be really the next upcoming mail-in, which is the Super Van, I believe. And so we'll have to see how that turns out. There's a web page, or I'm sure there's several areas on the web that gives you some more information on. It's not going to be every Target. It's going to be certain participating Targets, and the format is essentially very similar to K-Day. Basically, draw numbers. You get a chance to pick 5 cars, and it's good. Then it goes on to the next one. So it sounds like, you know, it's kind of the lottery format. So we'll just have to see how it turns out. I haven't decided if I'm going to go yet. I'm not a big fan of the K-Day format, where everyone rushes, but we'll see. So just keep that in mind. Again, that's coming up next couple weeks, I believe. Okay. So I guess the first thing I want to share with you guys is, I know they've already been out for a while, so it's probably old news to you, but I finally did pick these up. This is the new Car Culture Euro Speed series. Been waiting for these. I've only seen a few of these in Target, but I was able to get a couple sets from my buddy Ishmael, so thank you. And so let's go ahead and share this with you. So let's see, it's a 5-car set as usual. It is, and as usual, really starting with the Japan Historics 2, they started putting the Car Culture pieces on the pop culture size cards. And, you know, from a Target perspective, pricing, they've essentially gone from $3.50 to $5.50. So, well. So here's the car number 1, the Alfa Romeo Sprint GTA, green. Not too bad. Probably the least of my favorites, but so why not have it as part of my one loose set? And you know, I don't know what kind of color you want to call this. It's kind of some kind of green. I don't know what you would typically call this, but it's not bad. I like the wheels on this. Let me zoom in here. It's got the spoked wheels there. Got the number 96 on the hood there and on the doors. And of course the rear riders, metal base. So pretty cool. Okay. So that's the first car in the 5-car series of the Eurospeed. The second one, probably one of my favorites. I love this casting. We saw this in the previous Car Culture series. This is the Bmw M1 Pro Car. I'm not a big fan of the rims on this one, but it's still a pretty nice car. One of my favorite 80s supercars. Probably my favorite is really the Ferrari F40, but I really like it, and they did a great job on this one from a scale perspective, you know, casting perspective. So very cool piece. Have a number 15 on the roof, and then it's got the project cars on the hood there. It's a very cool piece. Like I said, the rims are so-so, not my favorite, but they can always be changed out. I may be changing out with the previous one. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is another one of my new favorite castings, Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.516 Evolution. Another 80s car. Another popular 80s car. The Mercedes 190, and I think there's a Mercedes 300 Evo back in the 80s. So there you go. Not too bad. I do like the black on that, which is essentially the same color as the first release of this. But it's got more deco and tampos and sponsors and all that. There's the roof. Of course, Project Cars on the hood. So, love that casting. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4, my favorite casting, my all-time Hot Wheels favorite casting is, of course, the Porsche 993 GT2 Urban Outlaw. And so this one's, let's see, this one's silver with some red pinstripes on the bottom. The doors. So this is car number 4. It's got the black hood. And it's got the Urban Outlaw logo on the hood and, excuse me, the roof and the wing. But I like the silver on this one. Okay. Alright. And the last one of the release is newer, I believe is the... trying to think, is this the first casting of this one? Hot Wheels casting. I'm looking at my list, my display here, so give me a second. Yeah, I think it might be. So this is the Audi R8 Lms. They did a really nice job on this one. Okay. Proportionally, they did a really nice job on this one. So, just like this whole series, it's probably one of my favorite car culture releases. Next to maybe, of course, the original Japan Historics. But there you go. Yeah, they did a really nice job on this one. Okay. And it's got the Project Cars again logo on the hood there. So, it's got the white roll bar. Yeah, they did a really nice job on this set. Okay, so there it is. That is the latest car culture Eurospeed release. All right. All right. Next, what do we have here? Oh, some other things that I picked up were some of the new Zamex, at least new to me. So we have. I don't think I had this one. I think this is the previous release. This is the Aston Martin 177. So I believe I have every release of this particular casting, the 177. So I'll open this one up and then I'll go in the case, display case. This is technically, according to the card, this is number 9 of the Zamex series for 2018. So here it is. Got the pizza wheels, again, not my favorite. And then it's got the black and red tampo down the middle here. Okay. Aston Martin 177. Zamex. Okay. The next Zamex is, look at the numbers here, is number 10. Yeah, Zamex number 10. This is the Indy 500 Oval Golf Racing. There you go. So we saw the regular, and now we have the Zamex. Got the orange and the orange, white, and blue golf racing deco. Very cool piece, and all Zamex. Okay. Okay. And then number 11 is the Corvette C7R, probably my favorite Corvette casting. So number 11, 2018 Zamex. Casting that I like. Got some black tampos on the top, otherwise it's all Zamex with the Summit Racing deco on the door and on the hood. Okay. Alright. And then number 12 is the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one yet, but this is not too bad. It's got the Zolzamic with the lime green / green flames on the roof and on the doors. It's got the green wheels, and of course has the open engine bay there. So that is Zamic number 12. Okay. All right, a few other things. What do we have here? So this is another piece. I've been trying to collect at least one loose version of all the retro entertainments, which apparently I've been told is now called, they changed the name of the retro entertainments to Replica. I don't know if it's Replica or just Replica Entertainment, I don't know. But this is one of the later releases. That's the Urban Warthog from Halo. And so I have this one. I haven't seen this in stores, but my buddy picked it up for me as well. So, as you saw in my last video, I ended up getting the full 5-car set of the Halo, only because it was with the 30 or 40% off at Toys R Us. I was able to get a full set. So there it is. Not too bad. I like these. Always like these tires. Off-road tires on this one, same ones that you see on some of the Supers, but they're always good wheel donors, if anything. Okay, and they actually rolls pretty smoothly too. I like how that rolls. Okay, I think that's the last Hot Wheels thing I picked up today. Actually, again, I told you before that occasionally, yes, I do pick up multi-packs for one car, but I actually wanted the box too. But I picked up this multi-pack today. I think it's fairly new because it has the chest pieces in here. But I picked it up primarily for a couple pieces. One of them is the Ford Fiesta here. It's one of the pawn cars. It's a very cool piece. And I like the Ford Fiesta casting. And then another one I picked it up for was primarily for the RX-7 green one. So, and then what I'll do is I'll just pull all these cars out and then replace the slots with some of my loose Super treasure hunts, so I can keep them all together in one box. But there you go. Okay. All right. A couple more pieces to share with you. So I picked this one up yesterday or today. This is a brand new Matchbox. It's the 2015 Chevy 2015 Chrysler 300. Pretty cool casting. I think I picked this up at Target. There you go. If you remember, their Hot Wheels did their stumpier looking 300. But they did a nice job on this one, actually. I wonder if it's an S. I can't tell from the Tampo, but it looks like it might be a 300S. Yeah, it actually does say S on the back. Cool. Okay. 2 more pieces to go. So this one I picked up. I picked up from one of our local hobby dealers, MK Toys. I never saw this in store. I know some of these were popping up in Hobby Lobby, but this is, of course, the Greenlight Series 1. This is the GT. I only picked this up because of course, the has somewhat of the golf racing colors. So this is Series 1 Heritage Racing, and this is the GT. So, and I also picked up a black one a long time ago. I think I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. But there it is. Okay. And the last piece I want to share with you, which I haven't shared in almost years, is I've cut back on a lot of my Disney Pixar Cars stuff. I don't collect that much anymore, only certain pieces. But I did find this. So if you are a Cars collector, they've changed a lot of their formatting. When they released Cars 3, they changed some of the way their cards are and the way their hunts are, etc. So this is this is supposed to be the new, I guess, hunt. And so a couple things, there's two keys to locating these or identifying these. One of them is they now have a metallic paint. Okay, so it's a lot shinier than a regular car. And then more importantly on the side it says, let's see if you can see it here, it says scavenger hunt on the side here. So that's another way you can tell it's a hunt. Now whether they're true hunts or just more of a harder to find, either way, it's a pretty cool piece. So this one, who is this one? This is a metallic Bobby Swift. Oops, Bobby Swift. Okay, so there you have it. I don't know what other ones are out there, so we'll have to see if we can find some more. But on the back it says Special Metallic Edition. So, okay. All right, well, that's all I have to share with you for now. Sorry it's been taking me so long to do these videos. I just haven't really been out hunting much. I haven't been able to find much. My area has really picked up in a lot of collectors, so they're beating me and other guys to it. So no, I'm not too worried about it. I've been cutting back a little bit anyway. But anyway, until then, happy hunting, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.